Shit.
No problem.
And
Okay.
we're live.
I hope he has pants on. Yes, he has.
Okay, great. I will have a look at the chat the whole time because people were complaining that we didn't read it.
Okay. I will take a look sometime. And we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Woohoo! Hello, people out there on YouTube.
Okay, so
No
once
live.
again, a quick introduction. We have here Tim from Nerdbench.
Hello. Visit
Yeah.
us on nerdbitch.com.
Sure, check it out, guys. Then here we have. Where is he? Seriously. Okay,
He
let's
went,
give him.
someone called him.
That's George. Do you want to introduce yourself or?
Hi guys, I'm George. Now I'm with a new phone with a Redmi Note.
Okay.
It's a good phone. I don't know, but I'm sick and tired of the phone. It's like old, 7 months or so.
Yeah, we'll talk about new phones for sure. Okay, then here we have Yoons again,
Yeah.
and here we have me. So hello, guys. Yeah,
Hello.
let's get
I
started.
came
So,
prepared. I came prepared.
yeah, you. Whoa,
Nice.
that's quality. Look at this.
Yes.
That's our man. So what's our first topic?
Our first topic is upcoming Chinese smartphones. It was your suggestion.
Okay.
Should I read the whole table or should we just start it?
Yeah, you can start. If you
Okay.
want to.
The Lee TV just kicked off and is selling right now, but since nobody got it so far, I think it's still counting as upcoming. And I have pins and needles sticking in me to get my hands on it. How about you guys?
Yeah, it would be really cool, but I have never contacted them before.
Okay.
Would be really cool, but it looks really amazing. And is it really bezel-less, or does it just look like this on the picture?
I think it's just looking like it.
Yeah, but I see a lot of phones now coming up bezel-less, and then just on the pictures, you know, there's a black border around it, and then they take pictures, and it looks like there would be no frame, but this is just a joke. Same for the Oppo.
Just put it up. I'm expecting Lee TV Lee 1 in the near future.
Okay.
So it will arrive from Tiny Deal in a few days, I hope.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
And $300, that's very expensive actually.
Yeah. But it's really looking nice. So
Yeah.
I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Oh, one can't place Tiny Deal links on the comment section. That's good.
Okay,
but
so
I checked their worths, and they are like way much expensive than if you want to buy eFox.
okay.
That's in fact really cool. Okay, yeah. What phones are you hot for? What phones are coming up and you can't hold your breath to get it?
Yeah, right now or just in the future?
In the summer, let's say the summer.
Yeah, I'm really curious because you can now already pre-order the Elephone P8000, and it's really strange how they're developing. So they said you can now pre-order, then eFox told me they're already working on the P9000. Just imagine this.
Okay.
I'm really curious on how this will perform, and from the cheaper range, I'm still waiting for the Ducci Valencia, the 2-1. And
They started a ridiculous press campaign. People should write about it and post them their links, and they can they have a chance to win 50 phones.
Wow. Yeah, but I'm not sure if that's really true. Like, I think there was a shop, it was 1949 deal on our forums, and they said you can buy it, and if you write a review, and then you can get it back or something. But nobody got it back.
Yeah, that's their style, but that's Chinese people, I guess.
Okay, so where's Lars?
Lars is still gone.
Something or something.
Okay, so George, what's your favorite upcoming phone?
I'm in the same line like Tim. You know, I was very in love with the Lee TV 1S, and I had to let it go because it doesn't have the B20 band, LTE band, and it doesn't have the OIS either, you know?
It doesn't. It states.
doesn't. The cheap one doesn't have the optical image stabilization.
You mean the Lee one, the LE
Yes.
one?
The cheapest one. It doesn't have. Only the Pro and the Pro Max has the image
Oh, the Pro is
stabilization.
expensive. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
the Pro is expensive as fuck.
Yeah,
like
okay, it's also,
150.
but it's also Snapdragon 810.
Oh, now I'm disappointed.
It doesn't have the B20. All the newest chips from MTK, it has the 800 band, but this one it doesn't have it. You know.
Okay, are you from Spain?
It sucks. No, man, I'm not from Spain. I told you, I'm from Romania.
Sorry, I was just mixing you up with somebody else, but
I live in Spain though, you know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I live in Spain.
And
but
you
I was
have
born in
okay,
Romania.
so you also have B20, yeah. All
So
right.
B20 is a must, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so Tim, tell us what's the next thing we should talk about?
Youngens didn't say what he's looking forward.
Oh, I thought he's not here. Tunes?
I just buy on the go, but I've seen the Blueboo X500. That is an interesting smartphone for me.
I think Styler reviewed it, the X550. Is it that?
Yeah, I
No.
don't like it.
And Styler said that the battery lifetime on that phone, he made a Geekbench free test on the Blueboo X550 and it was like 16 days or something. So
Hours.
Oh, sorry,
Yes.
hours, yeah.
He's really. He talks very fine of the smartphone. I talked to him about it a few
I'm not
days.
sure if I can tell that now, but he says also something that the chipset is clocked a little bit slower, so I'm not sure if that will be also on the final version, but if you keep in mind that it's only a $150 phone, then this sounds really good.
Yes. I got the Elephant P5000 and it's really a great pleasure to have a long-lasting battery.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I checked the batteries and they were talking about LTE only supporting English and Chinese. Someone is coming in. And
Hola, ¿qué pasó? Porque estás completamente tirado y la ropa.
okay, can somebody turn down their microphone?
No one's here.
Who's that?
It's unfortunate.
Estoy online, no veo nada.
¿Qué?
Estoy online, ¿puedes poner la persiana?
Okay.
Okay, so
Sí.
the language support.
They are talking about the language support, and I, for one, I'm totally fine with English.
Yeah.
It's good when you even get support in it doesn't matter which language, because usually when you write the support the message you get nothing back. But yeah, that's just my experience with the most Chinese companies.
Yes, I posted to iNews facts from their V8 smartphone, and they hadn't fixed it, and they never replied. In fact,
Okay,
I spammed a little bit, and still nothing.
that's great.
So, who has the kid inside his room?
I do, man. I'm sorry, they just came in.
Okay.
I'll kick them out.
Okay, good.
Okay. Someone else has a phone on his mind.
I do. The Meizu M2 looks interesting. There are some leaked photos on Kiss China of that.
Meine Meizu
M2.
M2. Let me check this out.
I posted the link.
It's so hard to keep an overview of all those brands. I mean, I had a lot of phones, but I have to Google each one. But I think Styler got his Ukidel U8 and he said that it's looking really good. So the camera quality seems to be better than on the P7000 and on the B Touch. So
I see his thumbnail, and I really hate soft key smartphones.
yeah, me too, and especially when they don't have backlight, then it's even worse.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a Meizu MX. No. Yeah, but I think all my Zoo smartphones do look really nice.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
kind of have to hand it to him.
And I think they will play a big role here in Europe in the future, just like Xiaomi.
Yeah, Xiaomi will open 4 stores, like in the US, UK, Germany, and France, I think.
Yeah, Oppo is now trying to get their hands on every country.
I really hope. I was on an event from Oppo this week.
And how was it?
It was great. If you checked out my blog, they gave away an Oppo Find 7, I think it was, and a student won it. And just before the campaign, he told me, "Yeah, my Sony set broke down, and it's in repair, but I never win anything." And just
So
like
he really
that,
deserved it.
he won the Oppo Find 7. I think it was really nice. He was surprised. He was honestly surprised. And the fast charging is amazing.
Really?
Yes, it can go up so fast. I had my eyes on my Mi 3 and I was a little bit sad. A little bit.
Okay, how long does it take?
You get up to, in 30 minutes, I think up to 70%, 60%. Don't nail me on that, but I think
70, that would be hardcore. That's not even what my Galaxy S6 can do.
you can load it fully in like an hour or something. Let's Google it. VOC charging is it called? VOC, 30 minutes.
Would be interesting to see on which voltage.
Yeah, loads your battery from 0 to 75% in about 30 minutes.
Wow, that's good.
That's
Not bad.
really
And
fast.
it was really impressive, even if, when we were on the meeting, because he almost got it completely full in this short amount of time. And the people were really nice from Oppo. They showed us a little quick presentation. They let us toy around with the smartphones. Felix Baer was there too.
And this was only on invite, or?
You could register for the tickets, and they would select 40 people, I guess,
Okay.
to come around.
Oh,
And
that's great.
some medias were called in too, like Android Magazine.
Yeah, so big ones.
Mobile Geeks was there too.
Oh,
Yeah. It was a
Yeah.
pretty nice event, and the Oppo Air 7 and Air 7 Plus do look like really nice devices. I personally prefer the X7 Plus. Even through its camera, it's better than the Air 7, even if they say the software isn't final, but I like the design of the Air 7 Plus way more.
okay. Well, I never had an Oppo. It's actually a shame for me.
You can contact them on Google Plus. They have an
Yeah,
Oppo brand
I
ambassador.
contacted them like 1 month ago, and they replied and said, "Sorry, but we don't have any funds or something to give out samples." And I said, "What the fuck? You're a huge company, so why don't you send out some devices? That's huge promotion." And they said, "No, sorry." I don't
Okay.
know.
Step by step. Yeah. This year, Mobile Geeks didn't promote the Come Together, and I asked them about it, and they said, yeah, we didn't need that much promotion, so I think they're a little
Yeah,
bit
maybe because they are actually high-end devices.
Mhm.
Anyways, I checked the comment box. Someone asked if we asked Colonel Zapp to join. Did we ask?
I didn't ask actually, sorry.
Okay, perhaps I
But I
can.
will ask him on the forum. I think I have him also on Facebook. But yeah. Do you have him in Skype, so maybe he could join on the go?
His cat has a Facebook page now. That's really great.
Yeah, I saw it.
I love
What's going
Einstein.
on with that?
Einstein is a great cat. Einstein is the best cat. Someone said Pantec Vega Iron 2 has a great design, and
What
I
the
don't
hell
know
is
who
that?
said that. Who said that? I really. Viewer said that, and viewer, I really disagree with you. It
Okay.
doesn't have it doesn't kick my balls.
Wow, that looks strange.
Yes, it looked different. It looks different. That's true, but not in a good way. So here's the complete link for.
It looks like a brick, but a very thin brick. Strange.
But no one can say what's pretty or not. Okay, I should say we go to point number 2.
Okay.
I mentioned it on the phone you really loved to like and ended up hating with all the hate you got inside of you.
Yeah, there are many.
Okay.
Okay,
Who
so
wants to go first?
yeah, can I go first? Because I
Yes.
think a lot of people will say too, and that's the Yumi Zero. That was a fucking joke. I mean, I was so excited. It's thin. It comes with great materials, and then I had the engineering sample. So Yumi told me, "Hey, it's just an engineering sample." But a friend of me ordered the final version, and we took both of them apart because the back glass was broken. And yeah, there's nothing changed. It's a complete bullshit. It did overheat. The camera, yeah, the camera was average. It was okay, but
That was really great. I took many sample pictures.
yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I was not so impressed by that. But the battery lifetime somehow sucked, and mine got very hot actually. I'm not sure if it was the engineering sample, but it looked exactly the same, so even the board revision. And
They changed the clock speed on the unit down so it wouldn't overheat anymore.
oh, okay, so that could be definitely the reason.
Yeah, the Yumi Zero was a pretty nice device. I meant to, Antlife meant to send it to me, and it was in fact delivered on Heiligabend, Christmas Eve, and I wasn't there, and the package man just left it in front of the door, and when I got back like 2 or 3 hours later, it was gone.
Huh, that's really nice.
Yeah,
That's really nice.
They were pissed, I was pissed, and...
But another phone which really sucked, I'm not sure if I have it here, that was the... yeah, it's here. And now you will see why it sucked. I can't... Do you see that one here? And those outdoor phones, they absolutely suck. So
a DG.
Yeah, it was the DG... no, it was the Titans 2. And, well, I just tried many things with that. I was so excited. I wanted to run it over with my car, like I saw it in some cool videos. But yeah, I just did a normal water test. Everything was sealed, so I'm not stupid. Really, everything was sealed. But after I took it out of the pond, it was just broken. And the water was quite cold, so probably it was the temperature, or maybe there were some screws, and I think one of them was not 100% in or something, but it was just for 10 seconds, like, there couldn't come a lot of water in there. But the sealing on this one was total shit, so, yeah. That was also one of the phones, which I was very excited because it's my first outdoor phone, and then it was actually just crap.
That's sad. You guys, who wants to go next?
Where's Lars? I will just call him on Skype.
I didn't have a phone that disappointed me yet. At least not Chinaphone.
Oh, it's Yunes. What about your BX? You bought it, and it's actually entry level or low from the phone.
I just bought it because I wanted a small phone that lasts long and I can call with, but it hadn't disappointed me yet.
Okay.
To be honest.
Nice.
The only phone that disappointed me was not a China phone, but was a real Samsung Galaxy S5. Because I don't know, but it's so over marketed. I mean, like water resistant bullshit. You never throw it in the water unless you're called Steven. I mean, like, it was just a normal phone to me, and then, like, I don't know. That was just the only phone that disappointed me yet.
Okay, I like the S5, so I had it for almost a year as my main phone. But I had to remove TouchWiz after the first week. It was
yeah, I mean, I left TouchWiz on it.
Yeah,
Perhaps
also on
that's
the
it.
also on the S6, I definitely have to remove TouchWiz. It's unusable. It's well,
They should put an app on the S6 to remove TouchWiz if you want to.
yeah, that would be really great.
They should be legally bound to do that.
Yeah, the problem is that NOx ping. I'm not really sure if that NOx counter actually affects warranty. I have no idea.
There is you can if you root it, the fuse thing will burn through, and your warranty is void.
Yeah, but some people said they still got warranty also with the burned defuse, so I'm not sure.
Probably
So,
the carrier.
Perhaps
But now you can also root without burning the defuse, so
Mhm.
they have developed
Saw an
something for the
article.
S6, and that was really good. So
yes.
okay. Now, George, is there any phone which disappointed you?
Yes, the biggest disappointment that I have with the phone was the Meizu MX4.
The MX4, why?
I was so in love with that device, and when I received it, the hardware was so deliciously good, you know. But I end up hating the Flyme OS.
Okay.
I think it's so stupid to have a huge chin with the home button plus a smart bar. What the fuck, man? You know, such a waste of space, right?
I agree.
Oh, sorry, Tim.
I agree on Flyme OS. I really hate it.
Okay. And George, do you still have the?
No, man. I have to solve it after 2 weeks last summer.
Just of the operating system.
I was so in love with that device, man. The hardware was so good with aluminium sandblasted and shit, you know.
Yeah.
The screen was delicious, you know. The battery was good. It was running good. The chip was good. But the Flaming OS was so fucking stupid, you know. I hate it. It was buggy, random reboot all the time. God damn it. I hate that I had to solve that, you know.
Where's Lars? Seriously, that guy.
He misses all the fun.
He misses everything, yeah. And it's only 50% fun without him.
And this week I just read the news that the Meizu dropped the smart bar issue, you know. They're gonna go with hardware keys.
Yeah, but for Meizu, weren't there a lot of custom ROMs?
They finally realized that the smart bar is so stupid, and they drop it.
Yeah, sure.
Did you read it, Tim? Did you read it?
Yes, I think I read it, and I'm happy. I'm with you. I'm totally with you on that point.
I so much would like to go back with Meizu, you know, because the hardware is so good.
Yes. The camera is amazing. It's really amazing.
And the body is so slim. The body is slim, you know.
It was a 20 megapixel sensor, right?
But
the
it was
delicious too.
Yes, it just made great pictures. You could be a total fool with cameras, and it still would do great pictures.
And I had it cheap too. I had it for $260 or some shit like that.
That's
and the
cheap.
first round.
Which phone did you switch to, George?
What?
Which phone did you switch to after the Meizu MX4?
I go with MIUI because I always had a crush on MIUI, you know. And I wanted to try MIUI, and I went the cheap way. I went with the Redmi Note just to see if it sucks, you know. I didn't want to lose a lot of money if it sucks. And I end up staying, you know. I'm with 7 months with MIUI, and I love MIUI. And I would like to continue with MIUI, you know. I would love to have the Mi Note Pro, you know, when it would go cheaper.
I will get it in a few weeks from Trading Shenzhen.
Come on, Tim, why you get all the good stuff?
It's not permanent. They get it back, but I think content is content.
Yeah, sure. I would be happy with that too.
Yeah, I can talk to them perhaps. They will lend you the phone too. They're really great. They even pay for transport and stuff.
Well, that's good because I always have to pay for the chip.
No. So you just you have to work. You have to work, but the rest?
Yeah, it's true, but you have to pay customs, right?
Not from Germany to Austria.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes.
Because our review device is in Germany right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Tim, and you were forced to say nice stuff about the devices?
No, no. I never lied in my reviews so far. If the product was shit, I really write them. There was this one HP notebook, and the Facebook page stated that it was such a great camera, and it was a total fool. So I was on Gamescom right now at that time, and I gave cosplayers the tablet, and they should shoot pictures with it. And I made a post out of it, called it, "But first let me take a selfie." HP wasn't that amused about it, but they kind of got what I was saying.
Okay.
Okay.
But also, actually, no company was asking me to fake it or something. They just, yeah, they're just happy when they receive some video on a good channel.
Because China posted an article about, I think it was Doji, who said, yeah, my colleague said there was a sentence which wasn't good for us. Could you please remove it?
Okay. Yes, I had some similar things too, but it was on a test phone which wasn't released. Can't remember which one was this anymore, but yeah, didn't remove it. I just said it's a tester, not final.
Last week I got someone saying, I hope you do the best review. And I said, I'll do, like, as best as the device is.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see the comment box. Someone said we are fat. To whoever said that, we are not fat. We are like God. We are so damn godness.
You know what's the problem on the channel? Actually, not problem. That it's very mixed. Like we have a lot of people who only watch Minecraft, and yeah, you see it on the dislike bar, like eight dislikes for I don't know.
29 plus once.
Good anyway.
To Venpia's channel, my colleague has a Honor 6 for half a year now, and he never complained about it, except one time when the firmware was fucked up. But in the whole time, he said it's great battery life, the camera is really good, and the software gets updates constantly. So if you like Huawei devices, just go for the Honor 6.
I think you can even get the Honor 6 on contract here in Austria. So well, they're really popular and warranty also. So that's really good.
And their company spokesman is really sympathetic. On Facebook, some Carsten Dries from Mobile Geeks asked for someone who reviews smartphones if he could lend one for a friend of his, and then the spokesman posted in the comments, "How about a Huawei?"
Yeah, I saw this. That's pretty good. And it was something for 3 months. So did he has to give it back or?
I don't know. I just read that, and I really like spokesmen like that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Because they show that they care, and you never get you just have to have nice people on social media.
Yeah, it's true. Some of those marketing managers, they are really retards. So I'm not sure how they got marketing managers.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next thing we're doing?
Next thing, let me take a quick look. Future Xiaomi products you wouldn't have guessed would be labeled by a smartphone manufacturer, and is it really a good thing Xiaomi does this so often?
Wow, that's
long sentence.
Because like,
yeah, just show that.
Yeah.
What's that? It's oh my god, fan.
It's a Xiaomi fan in the Xiaomi power bank, and I could go on. I can switch this out because I'm a really big Xiaomi fanboy, I have to say. And Oh, it's broken. Is it broken? That would
No,
be
it's
sad.
light. Not?
It's a light, but it doesn't. Ah, no. It's a Xiaomi LED light. Both things cost like $4 in online stores. This one I ordered from Tiny Deal. It's really a thing I ordered, and a few days later I got a message. Sorry, the item is very popular. We can't deliver it right now. And I was like, no. And last week they put it in their newsletter, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm waiting on this, and you are putting it like in the open. But a day later, they said we are going to ship it now, and I was happy again.
But, well, you can buy such things for 50 cents on AliExpress, and they just print Xiaomi on that thing, and now it's €4
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it when if there wasn't a Mi logo on it, but I loved to buy it since the Mi logo was on it.
Well, I have to do the same with some shit from China. Okay.
Just place a little.
So, what are all the products now from Xiaomi? They make action cams like the Yicam. They make the Xiaomi pistons. They make power banks.
Yes.
They make some gadgets. And is there anything huge they make? No.
The
sorry.
The TV.
They make TV.
A TV box or a full TV?
No, a full TV. The Xiaomi Mi TV. And they were on CeBIT this year, and had literally only bunnies on their stand. Even the Xiaomi TV, which was standing there, wasn't a Xiaomi TV. They just labeled it.
Oh my god.
But it's like 40 inches or something, and you can't import such a stuff. It would be really expensive. Nobody can afford it.
No, actually, it depends. I'm now buying such a electronic load to test phone batteries, to test power supplies and all that crap, and it's 22 kilograms from China, and it's $250 for DHL shipping. But yeah, for a TV which is even bigger than this, it would be like $400 shipping. So
Sorry?
Yeah.
Someone wanted to speak, and I'm always talking.
Okay, so...
Well, we forgot one product. The Xiaomi scale.
Holy shit, What? Is it an electronic scale?
Yeah, it's a Bluetooth scale, and you can use it for your weight collection. I don't have it. Geek Vida had a sale last month. 40 devices, around $35 or something. That was a great deal.
That's damn cheap. That's cheaper than normal scale.
I got on Wi-Fi scale. It's the Withings body analyzer, and it's like $120.
Wow, but I think you need the Xiaomi, the sports band, or how that's called.
Yes, I got that too.
Okay, Geek Buying or something wanted to send it and it got lost. I'm really pissed.
It's really great. It's but I missed the port to MyFitnessPal.
Okay.
So my training and stuff can go in there. That's a downer for me. Jawbone and Fitbit got that going for them.
Alright.
But who wants to say no to 1 month of battery life?
That's super great, and a friend of mine, he wants to buy such a pedometer smartwatch thing, and it says it lasts a year. How great is that? But it can only count your steps, nothing more. But 1 year is great.
Yes. Yeah. The Misfit Shine lasted for 4 months.
Wow.
That was great too.
That's
great. It collects time. It shows time, at least a little bit. It collects your steps. It can recognize if you do sports, and it was waterproof. And I lost it in the second month or something.
That's not good. But somebody said there's also a router from Xiaomi.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna make network. Oh my god.
And people want to buy it. And people want to buy it. I read so many. Can you give me the Chinese router?
But it's not their own invention or something. They just rebrand something, or is it a whole new product?
I don't know.
It's developed by them.
Yeah. The Xiaomi Yicam I didn't see in any other form. I think they could exclusively produce this.
Okay, it's not so hard to make an action cam, so plastic design around it. I'd like to see how the internals look like.
Some people already plugged it open because the focus was off in the first batch.
Okay.
They had to plug it open.
Funny.
So you can look inside.
Okay, so George, what would you like to see from Xiaomi?
I think they will go full shebang internet with social media, with streaming music, streaming video. They will go full because Xiaomi is so huge in China. They love it. They are like fucking crazy. They put up lines in the stores and they will be huge. I think they'll be huge, Apple style.
Yeah, it's true. They could even make their own service. That would be really great.
And they're expanding now in Europe and USA, and they will start by accessories, you know, because I think they don't want to sell phones yet in the States and Europe like full shebang because of they got sued. They will get sued in the States for so many patent infringement and shit, you know.
Oh yes, they will.
And they go first like you know, accessory. Let's sell headphones and routers. And all of a sudden they will come with the phones.
And surveillance cameras, I forgot this.
No way.
What the hell? That's also from Xiaomi?
It's the Xiaomi Yi camera.
That's cool, I need something. I want to have some spy cams at home.
You connect it to your, you plug it in, you connect it to your Wi-Fi.
But they are wireless? Are they wireless or?
No, you can, you plug it in for charge, for power, and you connect it via Wi-Fi to your router, and you can access it from your smartphone.
That's cool.
Yes. It only has 720p, no full HD. That's a little bit sad, but it's only $30.
30.
Yes.
That's cheap.
And you can speak something in your smartphone, and it will air in the room, and you can hear what is being spoken in the room.
That's really cool.
Yes.
I need something. Okay.
Can you put your link of your blog, please?
Yes, of course. I didn't review it so far because I was like in a bunch of work, but
so you are a full Xiaomi geek.
Yeah, sometimes I really think I should rename from nerdbench.com to xiaomibench.com. mebench.com.
Steve, what's your favorite brand? Do you have a favorite brand?
Favorite what?
Brand. Yes.
Not really, so yeah.
No, I think you love Sammy. You love Sammy, right?
Yeah, I love Samsung. Every main phone. So actually, I don't have a Chinese main phone except of maybe this one, the iOcean. I've used this for a long time, but as main phone, I always use Samsung actually. So I had the S3, S4, S5, now S6. But well, the S6 is the biggest shit from all of them.
I noticed that on your reviews, always when you review a phone, you name Samsung, you name Note 4, Note 4, Note 4.
Yeah, why not? Because it's actually the quality of everything is great. It's a mix of a good display. I love SMOLEDs. Many people say it's shit, but I love it. It looks absolutely great. LED flash is top, camera is top. Yeah, Note 4 was also great, but yeah, I gave it to my mother, so I had to replace it.
Note 4 is going cheap like now in Spain. It's going so cheap. I saw one the other day for $390.
That's not bad. I paid 800 euro at release. That's crazy. That's good, yeah.
It's a good value for money.
Okay, so Younes, is there something you would want to see from Xiaomi?
Good question. Maybe a laptop, like a thin laptop.
Yeah, something
That would
something
be
like the
good.
MacBook Air would be really
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah, something like that.
And please knock off the touch first key touchpad just to get Apple angry, please.
But
we forgot about speakers. That's not a speaker from Xiaomi, but they also produce Bluetooth speakers.
yeah, I heard of this. And what's that?
That's a Jawbone Big Jam box.
That's
If you want to angry your neighbors, go for it.
Okay. But it weighs like 5 kilograms.
It's not that light. It's I think 2.5 kilograms.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I think. But if every time we have a party at a university, we use it. We are going out with students. We are using it. It's really great.
Okay. So.
Any other products from Xiaomi? A drone, a quadcopter.
Yeah. It's crazy now. I have like, what are there already quadcopters from Xiaomi?
No, so far not.
But I have like 3 quadcopters. They all look the same and they're from different brands. Like quadcopters get rebranded every day. It's crazy.
But they're really hot right now, especially if you can put a camera on it or it has already a good camera on it.
Yeah, but most of those 50-60 euro quadcopters, they have camera on there, but it's shit. And if you want to attach something bigger, it's then too heavy and burns the motors. But you can get now the Mobius Cam or something. It's like 60 euro, but it takes awesome pictures, and it's very lightweight.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. The question on this point was: is it a really good thing that Xiaomi does this quite big palette of devices?
Of course, it's good for customers. It's good for us, for users.
You think?
Yes, why not? Because if they do a lot of stuff, they will sell cheaper, right?
Yeah, but remember the Xiaomi Mi 4? It was announced in black and white, and guess what was scrambled away because they couldn't get a painting right and hadn't the time to get it right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think too, because they're just pushing out stuff, they're not developing it, or just buying stuff and changing the design a bit, but it's not a really good product where you put a lot of effort and money in it to develop. So,
yes.
Yeah.
And they're so busy doing that.
What's going on?
Oh!
What have you been doing the last hour?
I was eating dinner, man.
What?
Lie to us.
So we are going.
Sorry, go on.
You have to go through. You have to go through all the questions we did so far. No worries, it's only 3. What's your favorite upcoming Chinese smartphone you're looking forward to?
OnePlus 2.
OnePlus 2? Even if you have no specs, no design, you're just hot for it?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just hot for it, man.
Okay.
Don't listen to him, he's a damn fanboy.
I had a OnePlus 1 and it was a really great design. I was sad that I have to return it. The phone you really loved to like and ended up hating with all the hate you got inside of you.
Oh, he will say the same.
The OnePlus 1?
No. It's got to be a toss-up between this piece of shit and, and the King Zone Z1. That's a piece of shit as well.
What about the Yumi Zero?
Don't
That
listen
was
to
an
him.
alright phone, you know. I had 2 of those. They were not a bad phone.
Okay.
Don't listen to Lars. People love you, Z1. People love you. I do. So you actually loved the Yumi Zero?
No, I didn't love it. Don't get me wrong. They eventually found their way to other people in my circle. But it was, for what it was, I mean, for the first real good build quality phone, that was an outstanding phone. I can imagine that phone as a 5.5, 6-inch screen, 4G LTE, maybe QHD. You know, that phone could have had it all if they got it correct. Instead, they just
the Zero was a really pretty design. It was the most beautiful smartphone from China I've ever seen.
I don't know about that, but
for me. For me.
It felt good. Felt good in the hand, you know.
The comments say tomorrow is the OnePlus 2, so tomorrow is like a holiday for you. So.
What, they're announcing the OnePlus 2, or they're announcing the specs? What are they doing? Because it's all been like conjecture so far. There's nothing been confirmed.
Yes. So and we're going to see it tomorrow. Someone should speak German. Niki. Who's Niki? Someone of us, Niki?
Who's Niki?
Don't know. There, it stands, sprech doch mal Deutsch, Niki.
Geht leider nicht.
We can't speak German. On YouTube, it's forbidden. One is ended partner if you speak German on YouTube. Okay, the last question we talked about was future Xiaomi products you wouldn't have guessed would be labeled by a smartphone manufacturer, and is it a good thing Xiaomi does that?
Not really. If they concentrated a bit more on making their mid-range phones a better quality,
yes,
rather than just like making their flagships good quality and the rest, you know, and then putting out crap like the Mi Band and the Xiaomi fucking vibrator and God knows what else they've got. You know, it's like I'm not a Xiaomi fan. Paul was a Xiaomi fan. He's a proper fanboy. Like,
okay,
you know, but not me.
Did Paul say anything today? Hello, Paul. Are you still with us?
Paul.
Just in the chat.
Okay.
Who's he?
Who's he?
That's Paul.
That's what happens if you stay away for like an hour when we talk big things. Okay, I said I would say we go to the 4th point of 5 from my cool list.
Oh wow, we've got a list. This is cool.
Yes, we are prepared this time.
He's fucking prepared.
The 4th point we talked a little bit before is pre-sales, pro or cons, because pre-sales are hot right now in China, and I think it's not only a good thing.
It's never a good thing.
Yeah.
If I can drop you a message, then never pre-order something from any shop, eFox or whatever. You will just get pissed because they cannot deliver at this time anyway.
But I really have to say, for the first time in my life, I almost like 2 messages from eFox in a row this week.
Wow, have to see the stream or what?
Yeah, because he was so honest about the Elephone P6000 in black being delayed. It was almost heartbreaking.
Okay.
He really said, hey, what Elephone says right now, we can't keep up. They say it will be shipped on that day, but what they don't say to you, on that day it will ship to us. And then we have to get quality control done, which we saw on the Yumi Zero is really great at eFox. And then we can ship it to the customer. So he really said, don't get your hopes up, it will still take a while and it won't be a short while, and I really liked that. It was so honest, and he really seemed to be pissed off by himself, because he was the man to tell everybody, sorry, but we are delaying even more.
Yeah, but they should just be honest to customers. Like, they're posting pictures from the Elephone stock, so from the factory. They just post their watermark on there and say, hey, that's our stock. That's a fucking joke. So I got the same pictures from the Elephone manager, and he told me that stock is completely fake. So that's really strange. And yeah, but they have to do it. There are so many shops and pre-orders, and they also said 15,000 units, and actually there were not even half of the units. Some bullshit. But
listen, I'll be honest, the pros and cons for me of pre-orders are pre-order, the pro is you get the device usually cheaper.
Yeah, earlier.
Only as long as they drop coupon codes, because nobody's buying it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what you usually get with a pre-order, is you get to actually like get the device for a cheaper price than what you would normally pay for it once it's available.
The Yumi Zero sold for $123, I think. So low because of the coupons. They made a $70 pre-sale with a Wucher, and it dropped down in price, and so it ended up on $120 together. And that's a really great price, and that's really a good side of pre-sales. But when you get the device, then you have to return it.
No, it was quite funny. My story is, I actually ordered one from eFox, and we had a bit of a what-to on the forum about it because me and Percy Mama were both really unhappy that we didn't actually. They lied about the pre-orders when they were going to be shipped out. So I cancelled the order and it arrived anyway, which is pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
So
when you pre-order from China, you just shouldn't care about when you get it. You should just be happy that you get it most earlier than other people and maybe a bit cheaper. But yeah, just forget the dates. It's usually.
And this is coming from the man who just received 7 in the post. You can understand why he's like, yeah, just forget it, yeah, whatever, you know.
You come on. Yeah, I need to prepare for the giveaway.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Let me guess, you're giving away a Canon camera?
Or an outdoor smartphone. I saw a pretty one a few minutes back. Someone asked the Chinaphones P6000 on every buying for $150. I don't know the device. What do you guys think? Is it good? Is it good? Is it any good?
I now tried the P6000 with the LF flashing tool, and there is a cyanogen mod, but yeah, they just advertise with we have CM12 on the smartphone, but yeah, it's just like a different theme for the same stock ROM. You don't have any good abilities like a custom kernel. You don't have any real improvements from that except of that it looks different. So the Chinaphones P6000 is actually really a good phone, but don't buy it if you want to have a cyanogen mod on there. It's joking. But I was actually happy with the phone. It wasn't too bad and for $100 there is nothing wrong.
It says here it has 16 cores.
16 cores?
16 cores.
Okay, Tim,
on which website?
On the Chinaphones HK, yes, it's a GPU.
Yeah. That's like with 64 cores on the octa-core GPUs. But yeah, I can forget that. That's
so important.
Okay. George, what are your feelings about pre-sales?
I think they are all lies. You know, they don't even have the devices. They are building the devices upon requested, upon pre-sales.
But
and when they have 500, 600 pre-sales, they start build the phones. I don't trust these guys with the pre-sales. They're such a bunch of liars.
I'm not really sure, but Chinaphones has made so much money. I think they don't do it, but they didn't produce so many of them. But you can. Did you see you can already order the P8000 on Pandaville for $210, and there is just one picture.
Most of the pre-sales, I think they don't even have the phones,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is true.
The Chinaphones, sorry.
This is good business. This is very good business practice. If you're going to have a sort of an average amount of sales, you want to know how many sales you're making to not over-order. So, in a sense of pre-sale, that's a pro of pre-sale, is that for the company, you can actually know the amount of orders you're going to get as a bulk sale in general. So for instance, Stephen with Monkey Mobiles ordered in 10,000 P7000, but only sold 2,000. He's got a lump. He's now got 8,000 to get rid of that he doesn't know how he's going to get rid of.
I take one for free.
But just as an example, so you can understand that if Stephen was to say like we're gonna have so many ordered into our shop, and then we're gonna have like 1,000 incoming, so we know we're gonna sell 1,000 items, and we've got 750 pre-orders. We know that we've only now got to sell 250 extra phones to still make a profit and not work out on a loss. So
that's true.
Yeah, that's exactly why we cannot just buy 1,000 of the minimum order quantity at Elephone, what I asked them is about 100 or 50 pieces, depends on the price you want to get. And just imagine I would have to order 100 of those pieces, and how many would I sell? Maybe, I don't know, 5. And, you know, I order now the Elephone P7000, and now the P8000 is already on pre-order, so I guess in 2 weeks the Elephone P7000 is like 30 or 40 bucks cheaper, and I lose all my profit. And then I'm already losing money, so... And we have a supplier which can deliver only one, so that's good, but, you know, the prices are on the same level like eFox or $10 or $15 higher, but, well, at least you get on us real warranty.
But it's just like the invite system, you know? It's the same thing like the invite system.
Yeah, but that was what Oppo made, OnePlus made very popular, because, yeah, it was just, I have an invite, you don't have any.
But you know what? I read on the OnePlus forum, and they did explain that the invite system was just that. It was basically a way to pre-order and to know exactly how many units to build.
Yeah, it's the first phone, so why not?
Yeah, rather than actually have, like, again, a 10, 20, 30,000 overstock, which you then have to sell at a super cheap price just to clear the stocks. You know, so, you know, it's all about profits and loss for a company. So pre-order for me is not good. It's only good for the customer because of the actual price drop you receive, but it actually works better for the company who's actually hosting the pre-order. So, you know, I do look at it from both points of view. That's that's the way you have to look at it.
That's totally true. You can measure the success of a smartphone. If you have like 1,000 pre-orders on one day, you see, okay, I will earn a shitload of money, I will be a rich guy. And if it only got 5 or something, you'll see, okay, perhaps we don't do this phone.
Yeah. It makes perfect sense.
But it also depends from which company you pre-order. Like, if Duchi would make pre-order, I would definitely not pre-order. But if Apple would say we're now making pre-orders, then I would, think about doing a pre-order.
Yeah.
Me too.
Because they have a huge amount of money to invest, and what should go wrong?
Don't think I'm being paid, but the only shop I would trust my money for pre-sale is Tiny Deal.
Okay.
Because they have an account on China Mobiles and they reply so fast. They try their best to get everything right, and I think they're really sympathetic. And they didn't pay me. Just to make that clear.
Well, you know what? I've done some research on Tiny Deal, and they're one of the worst companies ever to actually get your money back from.
Okay.
Yeah. A hell of a lot of people get delayed until they go past the point of the of actually disputing.
Okay.
The item. Or
also...
Tiny Deal will sell. Items get shipped in that are broken, and they resell them back out to other people without fixing them. So, yeah, they've not got a great reputation from what I've read.
That thing you have with all the Chinese companies, if you look up their Facebook pages or even their page comments, you can't generalize it. But for me, they great people.
Okay, cool.
It's also funny to somehow see how many people actually work in such a company, and I was talking with eFox, like we had a bigger talk, and he told me like 300 devices are coming back each month. So there's something faulty with them, and that's actually a lot. It's 10 per day.
Yes.
And they now want to build up a repair center in Europe or something. Not sure if this is really going to happen, but that would be really great, because if you imagine 300 devices per day, that's actually a lot.
Snowden talked about this on China Mobiles a few weeks back. There was this one picture in a German cafe from eFox. Were you on this meeting? It's a while back. They took a photo with the typical...
I have one on my Facebook page, but it's not in a cafe, it's in a restaurant.
Okay.
And we were just 4 people, like there was also the manager from At&t, and you know, eFox bought At&t.
Yes.
So, yeah, that guy is really cool. He's like, I don't know, 20. No, he's over 30, I think. You know, Chinese people, they look very young, so I thought he's 24 or something. But Yeah, really nice guy actually.
Stephen, I thought that was a romantic dinner for four.
That's why he took a pic while the meeting and not after.
Exactly.
But last.
I can see it. What did you do?
Getting back on reputation, I think it's always based on the experience you have within seller, because Anti-Life, for example, collected my review gadgets again and sold them to customers. Like a phone I had for 3 weeks in my pocket.
With all your data?
No, I removed it, but I had it in my pocket for 3 weeks, and it was going out to a customer.
Nice. So it must be scratched a little bit.
It was, indeed.
How did they see that, or did you see it?
No, they just gave me the address I should have shipped it to.
Oh, okay.
I done
wasn't
it.
Even a review, it was.
I did a review. I had it in my pocket for 3 weeks, but
that's a good review. This phone fits in my pocket for 3 weeks. What?
that
used it. It just made me look like I had a big package. Was it
that's
a
the
6-inch
case
phone?
with the OnePlus 1. So let's take a look in the comments. Did any of you got a Xiaomi S3?
Yeah, I had it, and do you get the €190 version? This is the advanced version with NFC or without?
Don't know.
Yeah, but it was actually a good phone, and yeah, but the screen, so you definitely should get yourself a screen protector. This is the cheapest plastic I've ever seen. I had it in my pocket with, I think, my car keys, and then it got scratched within 1 day. And that never happened on the phone except of the Xiaomi. But except of this, it was pretty good, but I didn't like the design. It looked so boring and, yeah, just plastic all the way.
Okay.
But from the performance it was really good. But the first batch I received had huge camera problems, and with the firmware it got fixed to a part. But some people then responded and said it hasn't got fixed on the device. So, well, I'm not really sure about the video mode. It was so crispy. It was too over sharpened, like a filter or something. It looked really strange. But except of that, it was really good, like great battery life and everything.
I really enjoyed that phone, I must admit. I sent mine to Percy Mama, but the fact that it just had quite a lot of development on it was really, really good for a MediaTek device. It literally came out, and within a matter of months, we had like 4 or 5 different ROMs, a kernel. You know, it was, for me, that's like off the hook for MTK devices. So.
Yeah, but just be careful. There's Xiaomi Germany, and you can buy them from them in whole Europe. And if you buy from China the Xiaomi, I think you don't have warranty in Germany. So they only give warranty on the devices you really buy from them in Europe. And I would definitely get it in Europe, because first of all of the warranty, then somebody said, was it you, Lars? Is the kernel working on both?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
JEDE created the Dragon Devil kernel, which works on both Team Force ROMs, stock ROM, and I think they're producing their own ROMs, but for their own customers that buy the JE from DE.
Yeah, and you should never forget the tax you maybe pay. I mean, yeah, I say it because I always have to pay, but you should never forget this, because if custom sees it and the invoice you get usually from those Chinese shops, they write like $20, and customs are not stupid, so they will ask you for a real invoice, and then you have to pay anyway. But depends on the country. It really depends on the country. Austria is so fucked up in this. I really have to pay every time. I even have to send them an invoice for a fucking USB drive. It was like $10.
Yeah. But perhaps you have a problem if you order an USB drive in China. Perhaps you should perhaps visit MediaMarkt or something else.
Yeah, it's true. I just wanted to test it out if they're fake, but, well, wasn't that fun.
It's funny, customs here are 50-50. If we use DHL in UK, then we always end up paying the tax. But if you don't use DHL, it's like you never pay the tax.
Yeah, for sure, but do you want to have your parcel insured? I lost already 2 phones by fucking China Post. Or normal Post, because they're actually partners.
Oh yeah, no, I always add the insurance to it, because you can always actually add that insurance. Well, I've only bought from, I think, Cool, Lao, and GearBest. So, and Merry Mobiles. So, and of all those, Lao, I got away with it because they came back 2 weeks later, and I said, yeah, fuck it off. And you should have asked me at the time. Do you know what I mean? It's too late now. And the only other one was that shitty, crappy Kingzone piece of shit. No, I ended up having to pay something like £26, £27 tax on that fucking piece of shit. And so if I would have sent it back, literally, I would have been 50, maybe £60 out of pocket.
You see, that's the problem when you send it back to China for warranty. You mostly have to pay the shipping costs, and just look at the post how much it is here from here. It's like double the price if you send from China to Europe.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why I kept it, because I thought, you know what, I'm just going to keep the phone. This is pointless me sending it back, because I'll get a refund from GearBest, but I'll end up basically just paying out £60, £70 to look at a phone for a day or two. No thanks, you know.
Lars, I got a question this week. Do you have a YouTube?
Do I have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
Not a very good one, but I'm trying to create one. It's just that I'm so kind of noobish when it comes to the YouTube and all its features.
If you guys want to, he has a YouPorn channel. You can
that's the shit we want to see.
And do you know that Steven's anus is the star of the show every
Okay, I'll put a link in our chat box. I have one last point on my table, and it's smartwatches from China.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Tomorrow I should receive one, but maybe we should skip for now because I need to check out which one it is. So, what's your opinion, Tim?
I think it's just not worth it, because you can get a Pebble around $89, and you can get new LG watches for around $100, and that's just, it can't get any cheaper, and you can get good quality. They sell them for like $40, but they are slow, they are rubbish, they don't look or feel good, they have problems connecting, they come with overload features like camera, which are shit too. I mean, even the camera on the Galaxy Android watch was shit. And they can't do it in a good way. So a thing I really say no to if it's offered to me is a Chinese smartwatch, because I know I can't say anything good about it.
Yeah, but I thought it too, but now I saw the C Plus watch DM360 or something, and it's like $100 smartwatch, but it looks actually quite good. It looks like a watch called the Round 1 Moto
360.
Yeah, that looks like a clone from it for $100. I'm not really sure about that, but build quality looks actually quite nice, but I think the battery lifetime will probably be shit. So here's the link if you want to check it out.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
but one of the smart... Yeah, just talk.
The Pebble lasts for around 8 to 9 days.
Yeah, that's really good.
And that's really, if you use it daily, you really don't want to charge it every night. Yeah. But the watch you just linked is really nice.
Yeah, it looks good.
But also the cool thing, I had the SmartQ set watch, I think it was called like this, and you could even install a custom ROM with the Play Store on it. The battery lifetime was shit, it was only 1 day, but the ability to use the Play Store and download apps, this was just really cool, because I could use it for tests in school, have all my apps on there from the Play Store, and then just also access my cloud storage. It was really nice, with the battery lifetime absolutely sick. I think I have it somewhere here.
So Steve, you will get a C Plus watch tomorrow?
Yeah, it should arrive tomorrow, I think.
I really look forward for that review.
Yeah, it doesn't look so cheap, but I'm not really sure. I think Giz China posted today the first pics.
Okay.
I just saw it on Facebook.
But I see. I think they are really a drawback to Android Wear. I hate Android Wear, but
Yeah,
if
me
I would
too.
get another watch except Pebble, it would definitely be Android Wear because there are apps for it. There are numerous apps for it. It gets developed. But the other guys, what do you think? Choose all.
I'm only interested in the flagship Android Wear, really. All the China stuff is shit. It's weak. It's shit build quality. You know, I look at the LG G3 watch, say, and I just think that's a nice looking watch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's compatible with pretty much everything. It's got nice, good memory. It's got a great CPU, and it's like, you know, for me, I've never been much of a Android Wear in general. I bought a Galaxy Gear first gen just to check it out and see what it was like.
And you returned it 2 weeks back later?
No, I gave it to my brother because he's got a Note 2. So and now he's got a Note 3 because I just bought him one of those. But
you're a generous man. We should get in touch.
Yeah, no problem. I can send you fake Chinese shit, no problem.
But also, I was really excited in Android Wear actually. But then when you really need to, when you are really going to use it, then I don't know. It just felt like shit because you have to charge every day and everything.
There's someone new. Hello.
Who's that?
Hello, Francesco.
I don't think he realizes he's online.
Yeah. Hello.
How did he get in here?
Don't get that right now, man.
Okay. Has been muted.
Hey, Jay, do you want to join our chat? I think he's
gone.
Tim has decided to mute him for some reason.
I did it, yes, but I didn't know it would affect everyone.
It's not. It's just Francisco.
I can't unblock him. I can't stummschalten ihn. I can't.
I had the same problem. I muted somebody.
It sounds like Stummstrike. What the fuck is that?
What's wrong with you?
Stummstrike. What the fuck is that?
He's gone for good. He's gone for good.
Oh my god.
What does Stummstrike mean?
Stummschalten is like mute someone.
Oh, fuck.
That's what we should.
World II aeroplane or something.
That's what we should do with you two.
George, what's your opinion on Chinese smartwatches?
Well, I think it's a waste right now. It's a waste of money. The technology is so new, you know. My brother just bought the other day a Moto 360, and it's such a piece of shit, you know. It always disconnected. Serious.
Yeah, but it looks good.
Yeah, it really looks great.
And today I was with him, and he was worried about the watch, and I asked him, why do you look at him all the time? He said, it's not connected. What the hell?
Which smartphone is he using?
George, yeah, what smartphone is he using? Some cheap, crappy Chinese?
No, it's Ascend Mate 7. It's a good phone.
Yeah, Huawei is great.
Yeah.
Yes, the phone is beautiful. But the Wear watch, the smartwatch, is such a piece of shit, you know? Not really reliable.
But that's a good looking smartwatch. I like that. I like the
it looks great.
Yeah.
But I think the technology is very new, and at this moment it's a waste of money. And I remember when the Moto 360 came up, it came like $400, and now they're selling for $175. You know? What that means is nobody's buying, and it's shit, right?
But last week I could try out the Apple Watch for 3 days, and it was actually quite good, even though it just worked with a shitty iPhone 6. But I somehow liked it, and well, the plastic strap, it's such a rubber thing, it wasn't too bad, so the feeling of it was actually pretty good. But it's really expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, Stephen, you like the feel of rubber on your skin, yeah?
Yeah, but only with you.
One thing we know for sure about the Apple Watch is that they never gonna put the price down. If they sell it or not, they're gonna keep the price, right?
Yeah, it's
That we know
Apple,
for
but the
sure.
good thing is that the price also doesn't go down when you resell it. Like, you sell it 2 years later for 50% or something.
Yeah, true.
If you would want to do this with a China phone, you get like €10 for your piece of shit elephant G5 or something.
I once sold a Chinese smartphone for $20, but the home button was broken.
Okay.
And he got it for his girlfriend. Nice
He
people
really
everywhere.
must love his
Nice people everywhere.
Was that a Valentine's present?
I once sold an iPhone. With a splattered screen for like $250. It was expensive, and for his girlfriend, he wanted to repair it and then get it to her. I think people are really, really getting into presents this day. I just wanted to wrap things up from last week. Someone asked if the Xiaomi selfie stick works only with Xiaomi smartphones. And as you can see here, it's a Moto X, and it does work with other smartphones too.
Is it Bluetooth?
Yes. We have a controller here. It's easily connected, and you can... you even can put 5.5-inch smartphones in it, and I think that's really a nice thing about it, because most of the selfie sticks don't get these huge devices. And this is this well-loved Set 1 in this community, and it still fits. It's 70 centimeters long if you completely put it out, and you can...
app on that? Or
no, it works without an app.
Okay, then it's great.
And
cool.
You can put it together like this, and that's the compactest. That's the compactest selfie stick I have ever seen.
But seriously, who the fuck uses a selfie stick? I mean,
I use it.
Oh my god.
I met the people for an Android Figuren.de, and we wanted to take a picture, and it wasn't fevered, and I didn't get a selfie stick in time, so we just didn't take a picture.
Oh my god.
Because we hadn't the selfie
That
stick.
shit is so gay.
I love gadgets. I love gadgets. Sorry.
No, Tim, it's fine. It's fine. You know, you just look like a tourist whenever you walk around town. But this is cool.
Everything is perfectly normal going with your selfie stick. Don't insult my selfie stick.
It's funny, you know. Is it just me? Maybe it's just UK, but the only people that seem to use selfie sticks over here are Chinese tourists. Really weird. They're the only, like, you can go into central London and you'll see Chinese tourists everywhere, like, oh, and they're all taking selfie stick pictures.
In Germany, Netflix bundled their subscription to selfie stick. So if you Instagram selfie stick and Netflix, you get quite a lot of responses.
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
Okay. That was it from my table of content.
Excellent.
Okay, so yeah, what would be really cool if the people who are watching right now could write a comment what they want to see next week or whenever we do this again. Because yeah, our ideas, we are actually running out of ideas sometimes.
Oh, we got 5 points today, and it took us
for sure, but all of them were written by you because you're creative, but we are stupid.
wie auch immer, is on our stream.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. I asked him if he wanted to join, but I didn't read the chat now.
Okay. Perhaps next time. We would love you to be here.
Oh, what made G&J? Yeah, definitely, man.
Oh, and suddenly we aren't the stars anymore. He is.
Yeah, sure.
Can we please return to us with your comments? So yeah.
So just add me on Skype if you want to, because I can't find your Skype. But I wanted to tell you that somebody was adding me. He was called Meiji and Che. Sorry, not sure how you pronounce that. And he said he's you. And then I asked him, why do you only have 5 friends in your friend list? That guy wanted to trick me or something. I don't know. But the funniest thing I saw in the last, or heard in the last days actually, that some Chinese companies wrote me an email and said, I have asked them to get some free samples. Yeah, but it wasn't me, so there are now 4 fakes on Skype or something which are adding Chinese companies to get free products.
Nice.
How fucking crazy is that?
What, 4 fakes ITX tutors?
Yeah, for sure. One is from Russia, the next one is from Alabama.
That's a nice one. The moment you know you're popular is when people are fucking with your username.
Yeah, fucking Chinaphones sent them my P7000, so my sample. I should get it 1 week earlier, and now it's somewhere in Letland. I don't know.
But talking about your YouTube, you have to get your star in front of the camera. Your YouTube button.
Oh yeah, sure. Wait a bit. That thing here is super awesome, and I really want to thank all of you guys. So wait, here it is. It's hard to see now because it's very glossy, but
we see it.
That's the coolest thing I've ever got in my life. So big thanks, guys. This is super awesome.
Yeah.
When I started YouTube, I thought I will never reach 1,000 subs, and now over 100,000.
Stephen,
never forget, we made you.
You could convert it into a belt buckle or something, you know?
What? Can you please say that for non-British?
Belt buckle, Gürtelschlaufe.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking awesome. I think I can do this. Just screw the arm. That would be really cool.
You could do an unboxing about this thing. You should have done it.
Yeah, I didn't expect that I get it so early because it said something like 4 months, but I got it after 1 week, and I just unpacked it, and then I saw, holy shit, that's a button here. That's really nice. But yeah, in the next days we'll have a huge giveaway, so probably smartphones to win. So yeah, stay tuned.
I'll join.
Cool.
Okay.
Looking forward to that.
Okay. I think that's it for today.
Sure.
I would say so.
Anything?
Maybe next time we can focus on something very important that Steven said.
In something what?
Something very important that you said today. Maybe next time we can focus on that. You said when you buy something from China, never expect it. Never expect when it will come. You know.
Yeah, that's true. But only for
that is very
pre-orders.
important.
Yeah, and also sometimes things which are in stock. I don't want to say eFox, but also other shops. It says in stock, but you should ask the customer service if it's really in stock, and not even then you can be sure that it's really in stock.
Right, we'll save this chat for next week, but we'll obviously chat about shipping times, and again we'll have another chat about pre-orders. How does that sound?
Yeah, maybe a little bit about. Maybe also a little bit about tax, because many people don't know. We don't give you tips how to avoid tax, but many people don't know what they actually pay when they order something from China. That's also really important. So
I have big problems on my Spanish forum that people buy and the next day they start to complain. You know, they pay today and the next 2 days they start to complain and start talking trash about the company. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, that store is bad, the other one is bad, the one suck, you know. They never wait. What's the matter with them?
But George, doesn't Spain have quite a lot of China shops?
No, all of them lies.
But
they lies about the stock. They say we have Euro stock, but they lie. They never have Euro stuff.
But I think eFox has a warehouse in Spain, not?
Yeah.
It's an advertiser, you know. They advertise that. And they never ship from Europe. Most of the time they ship from China.
Oh, okay. But I think you can see on the website if it ships from Europe or China, so there is always such a button or something, I don't know.
And most of them, they don't know nothing about the pre-sale, and they just pay, and the next day they start talking trash.
Yeah, I did read it in the P7000 group on Facebook. People are talking so much bullshit.
Maybe we can talk next time about that. Start telling people what to please say about the shipping and stuff.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So what we can make the subject is what's better to order from Europe or from China? Pros and cons.
Yeah, sure.
Good and be patient. Be patient about the thing.
All right. So.
Great.
Okay, guys.
Nice.
I'll go to
thank you to the people in the comments.
Yeah, thank you.
They asked a while back if you like chocolate. I for one like chocolate.
I love chocolate. That's my thing.
Everyone loves chocolate.
I love chocolate.
In Netherlands, they have chocolate. Oh my god, we should ban that picture. You know, I get nightmares from that.
Listen, at least I'm not drinking my own piss on a live stream.
That's
been
good piss.
For 2 hours,
That's fucking good piss.
You're just filling it up and then just re-drinking it.
Okay, we should definitely stop before it gets out of control.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so thanks for watching. The next live stream will be somewhere next week. We don't know if we'll do it exactly on the same date, like every Sunday, every Wednesday or something. But yeah, we'll do a vote on that on ChinaDevices.com. You can find the link probably down below in the description. So it's our Chinese smartphone forum. And if you need any help about China phones or something, you can just join. And I'm very busy, but that guy here, so yeah, that retarded guy here spent his whole life on that forum. So he's probably the guy which will answer you.
The day the Lee TV smartphone will enter my home, I will post my impressions on ChinaDevices.com.
Yeah, that's great. I want to
take unboxing pics. I kind of promised that to Tiny Deal.
That's great.
Yeah, I really went out for the smartphone, so I hope it doesn't disappoint me. So watch out for Lee TV topics. I'm going to post some things about Dozen X7 from Coolpad. I got it for 2 weeks now, and it's a really great camera device.
Excellent.
I like the pictures so far.
I'm looking forward for your reviews.
Okay. Have a nice day, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Have a nice day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.